think it risks delaying this investigation needlessly. So, as you said, one of my first jobs at the Justice Department was drafting these regulations. And really, the appointment of a special counsel is primarily about a circumstance in which you're fearing a cover-up, in which you're worried that the Attorney General is being asked to investigate perhaps the president who appointed him or some other high-ranking executive branch official, and you worry that investigation will get truncated, short-circuited through a cover-up or something like that. And so the special counsel is the person to do that investigation. Here, however, that investigation's already largely happened, particularly with respect to the Mar-a-Lago stolen documents piece. The January 6th one, I think, is somewhat different, but the investigations happened. And so, to me, I don't see what the case is for a special counsel. Attorney General Garland said it was because of a conflict of interest, because Trump has announced that he's running and Biden is evidently running in 24 as well. That, to me, is tantamount to rewarding Donald Trump for all of the maneuvers he's making, including announcing his election right now. I don't really get it. I think in the last hour you had a description of how Jeff Sessions wasn't up to the task, and then you said Robert Mueller wasn't up to the task, and Bill Barr certainly wasn't up to the task. And now it seems like Merrick Garland's not up to it either. Now, maybe Jack Smith is up to it. I think he will indict, particularly on the Mar-a-Lago stuff, because that is such an open and shut investigation. But precisely because it's so open and shut, I don't see why a special counsel was needed. It doesn't make sense to me. And if it's because there's a conflict of interest, because President Biden is going to run in 24, I would tend to think that would mean there's also a conflict of interest about the Hunter Biden investigation, and a special counsel will be merited there too. So I guess I just don't really see it, but nonetheless, the proof will be in the pudding. If this special counsel can move quickly and do an indictment on Mar-a-Lago, which is, as I say, a pretty easy case, then people like me, the critics, will recede into the background. But if this is going to be another delay tactic and another thing to allow Trump to stall out this, and even if he's indicted, if it's close to the 24 election, hope that there'll be a presidential pardon by whomever wins on the Republican Party in 24 if that happens, this could be a really fiasco for the rule of law.